Happy Mother's Day. You see, my hair looks really greasy, but I washed it last night. Happy Mother's Day. The prophets once a prophet once said that there is many a reason why mother rhymes with lover, and why father rhymes with charter. Father charter. Yeah, that rhymes. It might be a bit of like an Eminem situation. You know that video where he's like, people say things don't rhyme with orange, and blah, blah, on the ranch. And a shotter would be, in this case, like someone who sharts a lot. And a shart is like, it's like when you think something's like, you think you're farting, but like you also shit a bit. Well, it could be a little or it could be a lot. Or maybe you think is it a shart if you're expecting it to be a shit but you fart? Does that count? I don't know. Yeah, mother also rhymes with other, which is something to ponder on. Mother, other. That might be another Eminem situation. But other, like which I guess they have. I have, but there's work. Well, have worked. Or maybe they didn't, and that's okay also too as well. So yeah, I'd like a teat. Have you ever seen that? You know that sign when you're driving? I don't know, State Highway 1. I don't know, and it says Peachy Tates. Every time as a kid we would drive past it, my dad always goes, Peachy Tates, Peachy Tates, Peachy Tates. I don't know why I'm telling a story about my father on Mother's Day, but my mother, she's really cool also. She does a lot of really cool things. I'm trying to think of a funny story. Let me think. Sometimes at Christmas she has too many cosmopolitans, and it's funny. She giggles. There are a lot of funny stories, but I can't think of anything. I'm sorry, Mum. I'm a disappointment. Do you think I'll be a mum one day? Giving birth is like my biggest fear. Well, my biggest fear is death. No. And then my biggest fear is giving birth because of the fear of death, but then also the pain and the I just can't. But also, I don't know if I'm more scared of birth. Hello, sorry. I don't know if I'm more scared of birth or moths. But the thing is, I'm not scared of a moth unless it's flying in my fucking face. And I'm not scared. Well, maybe I'm not scared of moths. Maybe I just like am uncomfortable with them in my personal space. But as I am with all creatures, especially my own. Also, an update on my sea monkeys that you don't know about. I had 3. One of them died 2 of them I thought were pregnant, but maybe they ate too much. One of those died. There's one left. So I'm a little confused because I've done everything right. And I apologize to sea monkeys because that is not a good life that you've lived, and that's my own fault. It's my own fault. Well, now that I'm confessing things, I guess when I was 16, I had sea monkeys, or 17, 16. Okay. I went to England for 2 weeks with my mum to see her family that she hadn't seen in like 25-ish, I don't know, years. And when I came back, I don't know any of that detail, but when I came back, I had a lot of sea monk, like a lot of them were there and they were alive. And I came back and they were all dead because it was winter and they weren't warm enough. So that happened. That happened. Yeah, I used to really love cream eggs, but I think I ate too many of them that now I don't. I think they're too sweet. I love Jaffa cakes, and I haven't had one in like a really long time. And this is a Mother's Day video. Sorry. One day. On Mother's Day in 2019, my mum had a stroke. But it was just a mini one, so it doesn't really even count. But I got out of doing homework, which was cool. And I got an award in our school assembly. But my teacher told me that I was going to get an award, but he said that he wouldn't call me up because I was having an emotional time, and he forgot, and he called me up, and I had to go up, even though my mum was not great in the health sector of her life. But it was fine, I didn't mind. She got a new phone, the phone she still has to this day, which I think she should probably get a new one because hers is really bad. But it's still kicking, and you probably shouldn't. It's probably quite wasteful to get rid of it. So forget I said that. Where I live, not here. I don't have a bath, and I've been really wanting a bath. And right now I'm in a place with a bath, but I haven't used it, and I don't think I will, because the reason I want a bath is because the days there are sad and I'm freezing cold at night and at day time also. So yeah, but I don't have a bath there, but I do here. So I feel like in my soul I feel like I should have a bath, so then I can be like, oh, I had the thing that I wanted, but I'm not going to appreciate it as much because it will have been a bath here and not where I need the bath. I feel like my whole life I've had this like inkling that I'm gonna go to the moon. Like when I was a kid, like proper young kid, like I'm talking 4. really young. I would open my curtains in my room and I'd look up at the moon and I would like talk to it, and I'd always be like, one day I'll be with you. Like in my mind, the moon is really lonely. Like the moon is really lonely and wants a friend like me. Maybe this is because of my obsession with like Little Prince, and I don't know. That probably definitely informed my desire to go to outer space and to the moon specifically. But also I do think if I was offered the opportunity to go to space, I probably wouldn't take it, even though I would want to. I just don't trust it. Humans have been to space, and the moon landing was real, in my opinion. Yeah, I'm not really good at cooking rice. I've learned, I like, it's good, but then I always burn it on the bottom. But I always follow the recipes and shit that I keep reading how to freaking do it properly, and I do it properly, and I just can't do it. It's because I grew up in a family where we get the microwave ones, but now I'm making like fried rice and stuff. I can't really use those microwave ones, you see. But it's quite frustrating, eh? I'm gonna go see a movie with my mum today for Mother's Day, called The Sheep Detectives, and I thought it was like pretty shit sounding, I'm not gonna lie. But like I've heard like good things, like I've seen lots of people crying about it, and also the cast is kind of stacked. But also I don't know, okay, you know how there are like celebrities that you don't like for like not really a reason, they just like tip you the wrong way. That person for me is Hugh Jackman, and I'm sure he's probably done things wrong, so I'm hoping my view on this is justified. And there is actually no evidence that I have in my brain to present as to why I don't like Hugh Jackman. He just pisses me off every time I see him. I hate The Greatest Showman with a passion, but when I watched it for the first time, I was in year 7 or 8, and we watched it in class, and I had to leave the room several times to cry. And I can't remember if that was because I was an attention-seeking whore as a 11-year-old, or if I genuinely found it depressing, because I tried to watch it like a few months ago, and it's awful. Sorry, the songs are fine. It's just not good. It's just not well made. But hey, that's just me. Or should I say, this is me. My dad said that actually, what's his name? Tom Thumb is what like people called him, but that's what he was known as in like real life. But in that movie, that's like a character. But like the real dude, apparently I'm related to him, but like my family like excommunicated him because they were ableist. So, but hey, that's just what he's told me. So my dad has this thing where he tells you things and you don't know if it's true or not, kind of like Robert Pattinson, but usually it's a bit more obvious. So I don't know if it's one of those things. I don't think so. But he growing up, he would say that well, actually the family member always changed. It would go from him to his dad to his granddad, never a woman. He said that they invented, I'm just gonna say they because I don't know who specifically, probably his granddad in most of the cases, but sometimes he'd say it was him or his dad. He'd say they invented the question mark and invented ducks. The question mark, I can't explain that one because I don't remember. I haven't heard these ones, and I haven't heard him say these things in a long time. The duck, I recall, is that he said that they took a pigeon and they did shit to it. So I would like to clear things up and say that I am against animal testing. Point blank simple. I did recently meet some cows today. I'll insert a clip. We were really hit it off. I really do like cows. I would love to have one, but I don't live anywhere where there's a garden for one, like a huge garden. You need a farm, but I don't want to farm them. Like, hello, I want them to be my friends, and I want them to have everything and anything they want and need. Anyway, that concludes this video. Happy Mother's Day. Oh, once I took a B-reel, remember B-reel, and my mum took it, and she looked really silly in the photo. And I'm not going to show you it because that's disrespectful to her, because she wouldn't like it, because she doesn't like being photographed. That's something she should unpack, maybe.